Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and beautiful people across the whole world. The best part of being mildly sick is that I don't have symptoms that are so bad, but my voice gets like a few notes lower. Ooh. Yes. Wow, this sweater looks really dark. Any little bit of cat hair that remains is going to be showing up today. I'm a little bit of a sicky boy. Let's celebrate the fact that we are a Mythic Day 9. Let's stop building good decks, and let's start off with some absolute nonsense. 1,000-year pleasures. Alright. Is that 1,000-year storm? Let's get 1,000-year storm in here. I have 2. I'll probably have to craft another one. Yeah, let's do it. I'm really exciting. Because I am not trying to play real decks right now. I am going to be playing nothing but fun-ass decks for at least a few hours this morning. Alright, let's take a look at this. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it for each other instant and sorcery spell you've cast before it this turn. You may choose new targets for the copies. Okay, so the way that you win is you just get some shocks or a lightning bolt. Excuse me, lightning strike. I always get this wrong. Actually, I like the other art. I'm going to put in the other art. You cast a bunch of spells, and then you eventually can shoot with a shock, and it's like 1 billion, right? Additionally, there is the Pirate's Pillage that says, as an additional cost to cast the spell, discard a card. Draw 2 cards and create 2 colorless treasure artifact tokens. We'll sacrifice this. Add 1 mana of any color. So what you can do is you can actually clone a whole bunch of things with, like if you play Pirate's Pillage as your 3rd spell on a turn, when you cast it, you get to draw 6 cards and it summons 6 treasures. You know what I mean? I'm going to be a little coffee today. Oh. I'm out. Oh, God. So my car's broken down, so I can't go to the store, and I have to get that fixed, so I am completely out of Kleenex. And I'm also running low on toilet paper, so I have 1 roll of toilet paper that we're gonna have to use today. I don't give a shit, man. I don't care. I don't care. Do I care? Is it a big deal? It is a big deal. It's a big deal. All right. Despy is not hunting and bringing me toilet paper rolls. We're bringing them here ourselves. Paper towels. Ooh, I don't want to do that. I do not want to do that, mister. Does Ralph's deliver? I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I can make a long walk to the store later. In the cold, alone. Alright, here we go. We're going to blow the nose. Now, let's see here. What are some good... What happened to your car? I don't know. Just you turn it and it just goes... and doesn't do anything. 1,000-year storm, MTG. I want to look up some other deck lists real fast, because I want to make some slight changes to this. To these listos. What are things that we definitely need? Ah, yes. Alright, let's see here. What are some important pieces? Here's one that I think is kind of interesting. Dove Annuity. When it enters a battlefield, you gain 2 life and draw a card. I'm into this. I'm into this. I can actually run 4 of these. And delay with things like Revitalize. Maybe even run some Radical Ideas as additional procs for Dovin's Acuity. Alright, so we have a lot of damagey things. I'll probably need some... what's the name of it? Deafening Clarion? Probably like 3-ish. I mean, really, dealing with aggro is the big thing I need to be sure to play around. Yeah, I could go for 4 ops. 4 ops seems like a really good one. Having these cheap 1-mana spells is important for ramping up my 1,000-Year Storm efficiency. Now, what else would I possibly want? Maybe just some treasure maps. Is there room for Ral in this deck? Yeah, Ral actually sounds pretty reasonable. I don't think we necessarily need any additional card draws. Also, Fear Dragon with the 93 months and T Sully 87 with the 94 months, who has also subbed for 94 in a row. Holy hot damn. I think a search for Escanta is a sensible one to put in. We're just kind of winging this as an initial foray. I don't necessarily think I need 4 of these Deafening Clarions. I think a pair of treasure maps sounds pretty... Does that actually seem sensible? We have a lot of card draw with the Dovin's Acuities. Brass's Bounty. I'm trying to figure out if what exactly that we need. One of Primal Amulet. Settle the Wreckage. I think we'll ramp quickly enough. Maybe a Cleansing Nova. Kind of thinking, well, we have a good amount of card draw in here, so I probably don't want any card draw. What's the cheap spell? What do I feel like I'm missing? Cleansing Nova, maybe, yeah. Yeah, I'm not interested in Brass's Bounty. For any of you who don't know this card, oops. Brass. What? What? Do I not own this card? Okay. Show me my not collected too. What's the name of this card? Oh, there it is. Oh. For each land you control, create a colorless treasure artifact token with sacrifice this artifact to add 1 mana of any color. Yeah, that actually seems hilarious. But I don't necessarily think it's as good. I think I do want maybe just another Pirate's Pillage. And some other... I think just like a Sheevan Fire. Maybe Beacon Bolt. Breakin' Beacon Bolt. Are we playing best of one? Yeah, we're just doing best of onezos. Dunzo, onezo, best of funzo. Alright, let's put in some mana. So... what do I think of just jamming in 4 ofs for everything? Well, let's start with that and see how we feel. Steam Vents, Sulphur Falls. Come on. Sacred Foundry. What do I think of just doing this, huh? Is this that much of an issue? I mean, God, what do the stats look like on this thing? I'm not doing a sideboard because I'm just trying to make some best of one funsies. This doesn't actually show me a... oh, there it is. We don't have a ton of white. I mean, we have a pretty even distribution of spells, so I actually think it's fine. Looks perfect. So the idea of our 1,000-Year Pleasures deck is that early game, we blow some stuff up, and we're trying to ramp up to a crap load of procs of our 1,000-Year Storm. Oh, God. Oh, I forgot to update the deck master. Damn. Alright, everybody, we're keeping this. We're hanging on to this puppy right here. I'll update it in a second. So I think the cute thing that I'm doing in this deck is that I am running Dovin's Acuity. Alright, that's the thing. We don't, Fireman's Research would be a good secondary damage source. I don't think this deck needs secondary damage. 1,000-Year Storm is absolutely bonkers in terms of its power level. Holy shit, I meant to drag out a blue source. Whatever. Alright, out of shame, I will now lightning bolt it. It's fine. Alright. This is going to be a bit tricky to cast against this particular deck. Because we'll need the extra mana to be able to play play against Spell Pierce. Okay, so we're going to play the Sulphur Falls. My thought is that I'm putting in a lot of life gain with the Dovin's Acuity, with the Revitalizes, that this should buy me enough time. No second mountain, so this means that Ardamushka countered. There it is. Perfect. There's our Sulphur Falls. We'll play the Dovin's Acuity. I don't know why it's tapping those. Oops. Clicking is just so hard these days. I really like Dovin's Acuity as a card. I thought this card sucked. Sucked. And then I've seen the light. Yeah, take that action. I've seen the light. How do you cancel with mana you select? You hit the good old Z button. Getting one of these down would be nice. It's really dependent on what Ardamushka plays right now. Ouch. Getting big. I think Ardamushka knows. There's some pain incoming. So, dive down hurts us a lot. Can we actually survive if this gets spell pierced? This is a very tricky matchup. Because I need to actually get more mana on the battlefield before I can do this. Since I have the mana, I think I'm just going to do some heal throughs. Because 4 power is... It's a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's not, like, game-breakingly huge. Our opponent only has 3 spells in hands. Alright, let's do our little fix for this, huh? Alright, let's... Alright, so we've been having some chugging issues on this thing, but if I set it to this, and then set it back to this, sometimes it just works. What? What the heck? Alright, well, I want everyone to know that I'm sad. Also, I think we just died here. Ba-boom. The absolute nut draw. Alright. Didn't work. Drake's is a particularly tricky matchup for us to go up against because of the spiky nature of it. Not going to overly react to anything for a while. By the way, oh, I forgot to update the deck. Shit. This is a nice opening hand. Very nice. We're against Dinger! Dinger! Are you working thing? It appears there's something with the El Gato capture card that's being a bit poopery. Okay. So I can do this. I can leave a shock and an opt up, but I don't necessarily think I need to do that. because we already have a Deafening Clarion, and this is like super nice for us to be able to... I'm just going to go ahead and put that in the graveyard. I don't really think there's a particularly large... Well, we see double white. What would we even want? I think we just graveyard this. That's a better card for sure. These Search for Azkantas do feel a little awkward as I am playing. I think I could replace those. Yep, we want to be hitting all of our land drops. Oh yeah, oh baby. Now, our opponent has done nothing. I can Pirate's Pillage and chuck the Deafening Clarion, and we can just get up the Thousand Year Storm next turn. I think that's good. Am I playing in the Twitch Rivals tournament tomorrow? No, I unfortunately couldn't be there for the start of it. So I'm just going to be playing for my regular... through my regular stiffs. Alright, perfect. Actually, this Search for Azkantas is pretty dope. It's going to be a very good card for us in a moment. Let's use some green mana, because that color's awesome. Hello? Aha. Maybe we actually should be running 4 of these. Alright, I think I just concede, right? Ooh, ooh, oh, oh. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Dex, and I'm just gonna... let's see here. Destroy artifact. Cleansing Nova's pretty... If you fight with fires gives you an alternate win condition. I do like that idea quite a bit. Where's like destroy an artifact and draw a land? VWM with his daily 5-sub gifting. To Fluff Cake, Gravity, V Never Reborn 1, Flare, Glutox, Dunage. Welcome one, welcome all. Alright. I do like my Deafening Clarions. I'm trying to think here. How do I protect these 1,000-year Stormos? How do I do it? We could arguably just run the Absorb. Absorb could be actually a very nice card in this deck. Kind of handles one of our issues. I'd rather run a more generalized. Search for Azkanta does not... I think maybe we have a bit too heavy on the card draw front, but if we're actually... Blink of an Eye can protect and cantrip. That's pretty good, Core Zero. That's a pretty grand idea. That is pretty good. Huh. What do we wish to do? I think we have an okay mana base for most of the changes we'd want to make. I'm going to stick with the Doan's Acuity a little bit. Let's see here. These are the ones that I'm, like, least blown away by. Dovin's Acuity also, we might just argue that this is too slow. I mean, this seems fine as a cycle card. Let me check one quick setting on my encoder output. Cool. All right, I just changed a quick thing in here to try to reduce the number of post-processing effects that are happening. Yeah, if I put in some absorbs. Absorb is kind of an interesting one. Maybe an absorb and a quench. We could in theory just ditch this puppy, but I'm gonna at least run it for a little bit. Maybe we just do no new cards. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna get our 1,000-year pleasure stack to work. Export. Yes. All right. Let's set this as current. All right. Deck list on stream should be updated. Maybe we should be playing unranked, huh? Mission Briefing might also be an excellent card for this puppy. Alright, we got there. Steam Vents first. Clifftop Retreat. Shock in this. Yeah, I mean, some counters form a pseudo-sensible basis for this deck, right? Okay, so this is an important test. This is the... Did Sean put in enough anti-aggro? Now, like, for what it's worth, most of what I've been encountering... Do I want to quench this, or do I want to lightning strike this? I think that I absolutely want to lightning strike this instead of quenching, because I feel like I have more versatility out of the quench. So turn 3, I'm less concerned about. I'm just going to go ahead and pay 2 life now. Turn 3 plays, I'm slightly less concerned about because we have the Deafening Clarion. This, I would want to deal with the Frenzy. That's good. Alright, so I'm going to do something a little weird. I'm going to go ahead and pay the 2 life here, because I want to be able to have Quench up. Yeah, that's grand. We're going to get bonked in the face. And, like, we have the option, if, for instance, there is a second Chain Whirler, we can just Deafening Clarion. Alright, so this is good. Hurts a bit, but all's well that ends well. Okay. And also Dovin's Acuity Shock. We can also shock and leave up Quench. I think it's probably better to just do like this. This does feel a little problematic in that it's doesn't fit in with the other reactive nature of our stuff. Oh, perfect. Take that action, man. Oh, from heaven this turn is. From heaven! Alright, so this leaves up all of our mana sources. Great. So we can definitely take more damage here. Do I want to quench this? I think I absolutely do. I think I just quench it. Thing of beauty, huh? So, here's the question. I can revitalize and gain the life, and then replay Dovin's Acuity and draw. I can also 1,000-Year Storm this turn. There's a few ways that would mean that we die, but I'm not that worried about that. Or, excuse me, I'm not that worried about getting the 1,000-Year Storm down right away. I mean, doesn't this feel good? I think the Revitalizers are an intelligent keep here. Many of you are like, Storm, you bastard! I don't know, I just don't really want to do it. See, now at 11 health with 2 cards in hand. Oh my god, perfect. Dude, this is why I really like the Dovin's Acuity. Flame of Keld. Okay, so how are we doing here? We can heal for literally so much. So I think I know the play. Shoot like this. I think I'm just going to take this back to the hand because I just don't want to ignore it all the time. I'm going to go ahead and shoot like this, which would permit me to shoot it twice. Now, I'm going to go ahead and Pirate's Pillage. What will I discard? I'm just going to go ahead and discard this other 1,000-Year Storm. This means that I get to draw 2, summon 2, draw 2, summon 2, draw 2, summon 2. Go ahead and play this Glacial Fortress, and then I'm going to shoot this person here for the red, which then means I get to cast it, and cast it, and cast it! I'll shoot this. I'll shoot this person. I'll go ahead and use green mana. Alright, that means I get to shoot this person and shoot this thing and shoot this person and shoot this guy. Happy fucking Tuesday, everybody. Reroll that spell. That's not our colors. Boom, we got there. Bam, 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 bam. So basically, we try to stay alive, and then there is a sharp discontinuity where we are able to deal infinite damage in a single turn. So I hope that this game, at least in some way, helps explain why I'm running heals and weak sweepers, because I'm not really looking to go that deep. I'm looking to get to, like, turn 8 and just absolutely one-shot my opponent. I think the addition of counterspells is actually quite clever. I think Quench might actually be an all-star in this deck. Yep. Okay, this is an important deck for us to determine whether or not we have a win condition against. I'm going to argue we do. We have so many Revitalizes. We have the Dovin's Acuities, and we have a great deal of instants. I am slightly concerned, though, against something like Aurelia. But I think we literally just have to heal and ramp as fast as we can in that circumstance. Okay, so this is Angels. Hello! I can, like, Lightning Strike and Opt. Let's see here. I can also wait a turn. Is there that much risk of waiting a turn? I mean, if an Aurelia is coming down now or later, it doesn't particularly matter too much. I think we just do this. Just gonna do this on my main phase, because I don't care too much. Dovin's Acuity could be a little sluggish for our wants, but I really like it a lot. Just as a fun card. Alright, damn, I'm good. I think I just say no. Alright. Double deafening helps. So this does look like angels. A lot of the good angel cards are present. I think I do this. So we're going to take 6 next turn. So if I Pirate's Pillage, we'll discard a Revitalize, because I'd much rather have the Opt, because it's a much easier card to use as like a cloning effect. That's really nice. So I have a way to deal with like an Aurelia or something like this. Depends on what gets played. Alright, that's fine. We can deal with that. Thousand Pigeons says, what's your favorite type of cheese? I think good old-fashioned brie. I really like brie. Oh, we gotta pay 2 here. That sucks a little bit. But I still think it's okay. You can also go Clarion, Clarion. Just spending all of this. I think that's probably correct. Let's just Clarion, Clarion. Hello. Died, Sorin. Oh, accidentally doesn't Adanto. Let's go ahead and use green mana, because that's awesome. Ah, damn it. Damn. Perfect. I think this is actually important to have my opt up. Get a little deeper. Hey, Jorge Posada, dude, it's great to see you. We have to do this in response. Because we, Perfect. We have to do that in response, because this increases the cost of spells by 1. Jorge Posada, I have not been on Discord in a long time, man. I've been so out of town, I have to go to hospital. I'm going to play this first because there's a lot of cards that we could draw that we'd want to use, such as Dovin's Acuity. God, who does not love recursion? We dead, huh? Has Day 9 done it again? Oh! Woo! Every win, I like howl with laughter. I'm like, ha ha ha. This is the best part about running a no creature deck. If you have a deck without creatures in it, what a thing of beauty this hand is. Even its awkward, untapped lands are a thing of beauty. I'm going to go ahead and play this blue source first, because I have nothing but Clifftop Retreats. I'm playing the blue source initially because if I were to draw an opt, I want to be able to cast it this turn. Merfolk Trickster, you got it. I think we do well in this matchup, I want to say. But I could just be wrong as shit, you know. Wouldn't be the first time it happens. So we want to try to cast a lot of our card draw on our opponent's upkeep, forcing them to make a decision to do a counter on their own turn, on their own mana. we are more than likely dead. This does feel a bit like death. See if we can just get down Dovin's Acuity and just try to heal our way through this problem. The untapped lands did hurt us, because we'd like to be able to quench things that are coming out onto the battlefield. Plausibly, if we can heal enough, we can get, excuse me, a few extra turns. This deck is just always really good, though. This is part of the reason why Shivan Fires are quite popular as well. Alright, so we're gonna Revitalize. Let's return that to the hand. Great. Actually, it may have been better to just Pirate's Pillage here. So we still have a turn. We're dead, right? I mean, this is a very vicious start for us. I almost think I want more quenches and less absorbs. Ditch our friend the Dovin. On-land happy 63-month anniversary. Like so many spells. I don't think there's any way that we don't have just oodles and oodles and oodles of counter spells and dive downs in the hand. Hello. Yeah. These feel like the least useful things. These feel like the least useful things in our deck right now. Is there any way for us to live? If we Deafening Clarion, I don't think there's any way to do this. I mean, I want to spend the mana. Got me. Okay. Still gonna work on this. Still gonna be working on this thing. Alright, so let's make some ajustements. So these Search for Escantas feel a little weird. We need to make sure we have enough instants for these types of things. Beacon Bolt, maybe. Maybe not particularly necessary. Quenches would be good in the matchup. Shivan Fires would also be good in the matchup. This does not seem like the most necessary. Quench just it feels like the right time. Dovin's Acuity really only has synergy with the Revitalize and the Ops. We may arguably just get rid of this, which it just saddens me so much because I like this one a lot. Yeah, these seem like a little cutter butter. I really like them though. Gosh, how do I keep this? How do I live without you? This does seem awesome, doesn't it? Damn. Okay. All right, let's think about our early game, because when we get a little later, makes sense, right? If we get a little later, I think we're a happy gator. You just can't convince me. You just can't convince me. This is what I'm going to do. Get some Shivan's Fire in there. I think Shivan's Fire is nice. This is just an instant, and mission briefing is it is an instant. Okay. Yeah. Something like this. Let's give this one a try. I'm not going to give up on Dovins yet, because it's Timmy Day. You know what I mean? We have that Meteor Land Destruction Sweeper, as Nisoker. Star of Extinction. Really, this deck wins at turn 7, 8, 9, or we dead. What do we think about this? Is this an acceptable hand? I think with the double Pirates Pillage and the 1000-Year Storm, and given the excess amount of single target removal we have, I think we're okay. So I think we just immediately win this, right? Alright. Depending on what gets played here, do have to be careful about a Venerated Loxodon. Perfect. Coming down at a time that would hurt us a little too much. Okay. That's actually a very good draw for us. Alright, cool. So we now have a play to clear the board after one turn. Okay. Now there's a lot of aggro decks in them best of ones. So this is fine. What about Warlord's Fury and Crash Through for cheap drawn spells to ramp the burst? I think that right now our issue is that we die a lot. So I kind of want a way to solve that little pickle. I don't think I want another land here. I think I want something that actually helps me live a little more. You got it. Oh my god, from heaven this draw is. So this will pop up, which is fine. And then I think there's some merit to our ability to stay alive here. So I think our issue is really just like, how do I live? Awesome! Yes! So this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage. So if I Pirate's Pillage to discard this, and then play the Sulphur Falls, we're on the verge of death. But I still believe. This card is a bit of a pain in the ass, isn't it? Such a good card this one is. I almost think a Sailor of Means might be a good card to run in this. You know Sailor of Means? Want some interaction versus aggro? I think Warrant Warden would be good. Warrant Warden. That's the put the thing on top of the guy. Put target attacking or blocking creature on top of its owner's library. It's an interesting one. It's also instant speed, which is good. Is that death? Because that's 5 and 4. No, it's not death yet. So how do we exit from this pickle? Denthos, happy 40-month anniversary, Denthos. We're trying to problem solve. Problem solving in this pickle. So I think I'm gonna Sulfur Falls it. Certainly. I almost feel like I have to Pirates Pillage. Chucking this. Digging for something. We're pretty consistently dying right now. Which is damn sad. Yeah, so we die because we can't kill that Adanto Vanguard. That card is a bit tricky to deal with. I feel like we're actually pretty good against mono red. It's just the Adanto Vanguards. Blazing Hope would be so funny. You know, I actually kind of think Blink of an Eye might be our card. I think Blink of an Eye is actually the right choice for this. It's an instant as well. Yeah, it just buys me time. Every time we've won with this deck, I've thrown my head back and howled with laughter. When we lose, it feels like, oh, we're so close. Look at this hand. Look at this hand. Seal Away is a better answer for Adanto, but doesn't really fit with our deck. You got that's spot on in terms of my emotions here. Exactly how I'm feeling. Transcend says, is this stream us just watching you morph this from a Timmy deck to a competitive homebrew? Always. That's what every stream is here. What do you think the nature of Day 9 TV is? Alright, so we have a lot of ways to buy time with Blinks of an Eye. This, I actually think, is increasingly our nut draw card. Alright, if this is hasted, then that hurts a bit. Or, if it's +1/+1, this hurts a bit, but this is fine. Okay. What about a Depose Deploy? Maybe. I mean, it's sort of a question of how much I want to. Oh my fucking fuck. Well, at least I can actually deal with this. Thanks, Blink of an Eye. So, I mean, returning the Nullhide Ferox on our main face is pretty nice. Ooh, nice. Collision Colossus? Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Bonk. Okay. So I need to pay this. Return that to the hands. Goodbye. That's going to come back. These feel a little awkward in our deck. Get these output quenches back in. Quench actually seems pretty useful. Hilariously, in this deck here. Well, this actually really sucks. How do we do this? I mean, if I revitalize, I get out of range. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'd be at 10, so we'd still die to a Collision Colossus. I think we have to just go for the mana here. He does it again. This doesn't actually do the most for us. Alright, up and away. Okay, so... I'm gonna do this, because it's the only thing we can do. I'm gonna do this, because it's the only thing we can do. Play this. I hate to say it, but I think we need to ditch Dovins. You know what I mean? I think it's ditch a Dovin time. How do we do this, huh? Yeah, actually, Expansion Explosion might be a very reasonable card to do. We have a Deafening Clarion in there. So you could play this. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. Alright, here we go. Woohoo! Yeah, take this action. Take this action. Doo-boo. Up and away. Alright, let's get a land. Oh, you tease. Maybe Fountain of Youth is actually pretty good for us. Alright. Oh, come the hell on, man. Where is my land? Alright, well, we have to dig for something. I don't really know what it is. Yeah, let's take this action. Getting our ass kicked. It's like so funny. Maybe I actually just do want to settle the wreckage. I mean, actually, settle the wreckage makes a lot of sense. Yeah, maybe settle the wreckage is actually just fine. Because, I mean, we're just losing to the beatdowns, right? Maybe we would just ditch these quenches. Okay, so 3 settles is kind of a lot, but this kind of guarantees. Because this just lets us deal with the biggest issue that we're having, right? Which is, there's certain things that we're really struggling to draw and get to. How many cards left do we have? Like... Blink of an Eyes were actually pretty useful here. This might actually just be like 1,000 million times better. Thoughts on adding Deputy of Detention over Blink? I like that Blink helps me save my enchantments. You see that message by Lathias. Lathias type something? Lathias. Oh my god, Lathias. Happy 5 years. It's 5 years. Sean, you've been there for Mel and I for our entire marriage. I asked you questions about my engagement, wore your polo at my JP wedding, had your logo on my tie at the ceremony. The small thing can't begin to repay you, my friend. Oh my god, Lathias. Oh my god, that's so sweet. I'm so happy to hear that. And also happy 5-year marriage, too. That's so nice. I mean, there's so many people who are here who have been around Day 9 TV, like, forever. There's just a remarkable amount of people who've been with this community for so long. Like, who's been watching for more than 5 years? Who's been watching for more than 5 years? We got 10-year anniversary of streaming coming up. Ascore Games. We got Nate. Thaviel, T. Sully, Fridian. There's so many people. That's so awesome. Alright, this game's looking like a lock as well. Torkoal Mass has been watching since 2011, I want to say. Where'd you first start streaming? I started streaming at Mogulus.com, which later became Livestream.com, which later became Ustream.tv, which then moved to Justin TV, and finally to my final resting place of Twitch. Been kind of remarkable. I've been doing Day 9 TV as my... Alright, I think I do want to just shockaroni that. Just gonna shoot it now, no big deal. J-Light. Day 9 TV is my full-time source of income for 10 years. Welcome. Good to see you, friend. Nice. So we want to have enough mana to 1,000-Year Storm and Blink in response to things, I think is right. Dan has been my longest relationship, says Lunar688. Glad to have been here with you this whole time, Lunar. I think we just let that get big. We have the Settle the Wreckage, which helps a ton. Oh my god, Settle the Wreckage just feels so right in this deck. Do I just wait a turn? Alright, well, I'm just gonna do this. The big concern is Vivian Reed, for sure. Howdy, Vivian.
I've lost so much already. Come to me.
How do I play around this guy? I think I just need to get enough mana. This is just fine, right? I just need enough mana to be able to 1,000-Year Storm and then play a whole bunch of stuff. secondarily.
Let's see if you're worth. You can't stop.
It's 5,000 year storm and have like some shocks. Need to make sure I have some ops. Then I can really ramp up the damage. Because 2 plus 4 plus 6 is 12. We're not really under any threat. We just need to be really conservative about our shocks. I really like how these Settle the Wreckage feels. Does a kicked Blink Storm draw cards? I don't think so. I don't think so, because... Oh, well, I guess you would have multiple targets. So if you have enough targets, then yeah. I'm B. Happy 40 months. On that 39-month streak. This is an issue for sure. She gets to her... Oof. Oof.
No one knows the wilds like I do.
I think I might have to just shock her and buy 2 turns. That's an interesting question. How do we deal with the Vivian Reeds? Aristocast says, have you thought about changing one of your Pirate's Pillages or Dovins into a Pirate's Prize? What does Pirate's Prize do? Ouch. Ow, God. That hurt my neck. Draw 2 cards, create a colorless. Meh. You know, it's plausible our opponent will just go for the indestructibility.
Nature brings your
State for the record that we have Settle the Wreckage here. Nice. So now that Vivian's gone, we can more comfortably play Thousand Year Storm, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I didn't live through hell to lose. The wilds are my shit.
I have an idea. These Settle the Wreckages are actually so important to the longevity in this game.
Now we're getting started.
Die.
I've seen not again.
So, our opponents are getting low on Vivians. Oh, I want that so bad. Don't need that. Cool. Nice. Very good. Alright. We're making it happen. I think there's only one more Vivian Reed in this deck. Sometimes only 2 Vivian Reeds are run. If our opponent does have a Vivian Reed and kills it, we kept the Dovins with Revitalize, which lets us cycle a bit. Would this not be just a fantastical act of survival to live through this? To blow someone up with 34 health? We have our 2 shocks there and a lightning strike, so we can actually make it work. This is where my opponent is like, Nexus of Fate, and I'm like, ah! Oh, okay. No problem. Ugh. Oops. Alright. Alright, Settle the Wreckage is helping here. Settle the Wreckage is helping here. Alright. Okay. This is getting got a little bit of this. You know, we're kind of working our way there. Oh. You know, it's a very wobbly deck. I feel like it's when you've been using training wheels and you take them off and you do this on the bicycle. Like, we're very vibratedly meandering forth. Who uses Find and doesn't go for a Hydroid Crisis? Like, who does this? Oh, Wild Growth Walker. No. Now, note our opponent does have Indestructible on all things. Depending upon what is gleaned here, we can 1,000-Year Storm. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Holy fuck. Alright, an 8-8 is not great. Crisis is an exile? Well, aren't I just a big old dummy? Five and 8 is a shitload. I think I just have to do this, right? See you later, Quench. Alright. I think maybe we just needed to throw the storm out and cross our little fingers and hope to die, you know? Ugh, said Sean. Hacking and wheezing throughout. Oh. Alright, so we need something pretty substantial to happen right here. Like, I mean, it's only Settle the Wreckage saves us, right? Welcome. Now, is it just hope and pray time? I think it's just hope and pray time. Alright. So I do this. Yeah, let's go ahead and take action. Wasn't that sad? Bam! 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 Alright. Concession commencing. what does Clarion do? I mean, we deal a bunch of damage to a bunch of indestructible creatures. You forget that many turns ago, Vivian -8'd to give all creatures indestructible. And yet we held firm. I feel like we're getting close. I feel like we're getting close. But cast it first for a storm proc. That's a reasonable claim. I think I need more. This. I think I actually need something else that lets me draw a lot. There is one card that I really want to put in there, which is Treasure, and it's a red card. Oh, that I don't own, right? Yeah, it's the Bounty card. Yeah, Brass Bounty. This could be awesome. Seems really awesome, you know what I mean? Alright. I'm gonna keep trying to work on this puppy. That game felt pretty darn good. I just cut the Dovin, so we're gonna need a lot of draw. What's the name of the pirate blue thing? Pirate's Prize. Ah. Maybe this could be good. Yeah, craft all. Yeah, you finish it. Bang. How about Electro Dominance to put the Storm in at the opponent's end step? Damn. That's the money play right there. Although, I think that there's also merit to Expansion Explosion. This one actually seems tough to cast. Seems tough to cast. I'm gonna try one Expansion Explosion. There's a lot of things that I want to clone here. Let me use the restroom really fast. I did it. I'm back. All right. Treasure maps could help with the ramp. Yeah, I think we'll probably try treasure maps in a sec because I'm increasingly thinking that Settle the Wreckage appears to have like perfectly solved an issue with this deck. Also, my kitty did so much hardcore snuggling today. Hi. All right. Yeah, Settle the Wreckage is really, really helpful. What do I actually want to shock in? Let's go ahead and pay the 2 life here. Alright, so this... Oh, ideal. So this could be an Esper control type deck. No, it is Vampire. A newbie one is gifting 5 tier 1 subs. A newbie one is gifted to the Jester Demon, Cucky Cheese, Stargazerger, Eltec, DRG Sabin. I think to answer the Martyr of Dusk, I draw. Alright, so I want to enter this puppy tapped. We have so many Sacred Foundries. Alright, we'll put a stop here. Target that, submit this, resolve. Cool. If you don't do that, it goes straight to combat. Alright, I will play the Glacial Fortress. I will Pirate's Pillage, discarding one of these Sacred Foundries. Mortify is definitely an issue. Expansion Explosion is super duper 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 nice. Because I can now copy the Pirate's Pillage. Actually, I think I should have been using the Expansion Explosion sooner. Summon a whole bunch of vampires, man. You got it. I apologize for all the very gross noises I'm going to be making throughout this show. I have a minor head cold. Oh. Pirate's Pillage. Discard this Sacred Foundry. Submit. Then, do this. Copy this. Submit. Blue. And give me our red. Resolve. Turn off full control. Ooshie dooshy dooshy. Ooshie dooshy dooshy. Holy fuck yes. Alright, we're doing it, man. Brass Bounty's gonna be so sick. Oh my god, this is gonna be awesome! Oh my god, I hope Silent Sword doesn't run a Cleansing Nova. Alright. Alright, no, you got it, friend. Uh-oh. Alright, Total Wreckage is like a really good card here. Ooh. Oh. Get out of there. Mm-hmm. That's right, we won a game. Let me just briefly investigate this deck. Oh, I do have the Blink of an Eyes in there. I'm pretty good. I actually think I want to just put in another Expansion Explosion. I forgot that I could Expansion Explode my own stuff so effectively. We might even not need something like the Quench. We might want a more effective counterspell like the Absorbs. Frazzlewaz says, howdy, Sean. Hey, Frazzlewaz. Hey. A newbie once says, Sean got me all feeling sentimental about the 10-year anniversary. Feels good. Feels good, man. Oh, shit. I meant for that to be a Steam Vents. Well, sometimes you just gotta shock some stuff in, you know. It's not gonna change too much. We're just gonna be 2 health short. Probably running treasure map for cycle and draw. It's plausible to put in there. It's plausible to put in. The question, as always, is what do we cut for it, you know? I can see getting 2 treasure maps in here somehow. That's fine. If our opponent is not playing anything on turn 1 or 2 that's a creature, this almost guarantees that there's a Goblin Chain Whirler. Okay. It's plausible that I should have quenched there. Gotta tell us, is any games in particular you're looking forward to? Gotta tell, I gotta be honest, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, I'm real excited about. Really excited about that game. Silk Song, other one I'm really excited about, and outside of that, basically nothing. Nothing. Once again, I mean, I've been talking about this all week, I am just blown away at how Anthem is in a rough state. Blown away. The reviews for it have been very weak. The reception has been very weak. Makes me feel sad. I don't know what yours doing. Or are you surprised? Am I actually just going to be opting at end of turn or something here? Is my opponent going to post constantly? Yeah, I guess it's an opt. You know, the fact that we shocked this in was a real problem. I mean, the reason I'm shocked, well, I mean, shocked is kind of a strong word. Shocked is like one of those, I'm insecure in my position, so I want to make it sound more extreme by using a word like shocked. I'm shocked by it. Ooh. But I would say that for the duration of time that was put into it, for a type of game that more or less already exists in formats that they can crib from. That's kind of what I'm upset. Or not upset, sorry, someone else wrote upset in chat, and I just read it out loud. Streamor, error. Probably this one. This is a matchup where my Dovin's acuity would be much more appreciated. Because, I mean, if the studio was doing something no one had ever really done before, I was completely out there. I mean, I would really understand that. Like, for instance, if Star Citizen goes busto, I would not be surprised, because I can see the difficulty of the problem in that no one's really done these sort of big mass-scale tradey games. Ah, crap. Am I screw-a-roni? Man, I wish I had a Dovin's Acuity. Am I still running those? I wish I had them. Maybe I should have not opted and saved for the 1,000-Year Storm. Yeah, I mean, there's sort of like design problems that I find and have seen be sufficiently difficult that I'm like, yeah, that just makes total sense as to why that turned out poorly. Like, I can wrap my head around it, essentially. You know, it's like if someone said, like, I'm going to go try to join a pro team in StarCraft. I'd be like, okay, well, if you don't do that, it's totally not surprising to me, right? Because that's like a hard thing to do. But like, you know, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. My head is too stuffy to make a point, man. Well, a bunch of tap lands probably isn't gonna help us. I'd like to give a shout out to Dovins. This is kind of why I like that Dovins. You know what I mean? Maybe just 2 Dovins is good here. Alright, a lot needs to come true for us. Like a lot. Like a lot of things need to be absolutely correct for us. Because this is going to discard that unless this is a damage spell. Fish, fish, fish. Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, like, looter shooters live and die by having, like, really rich kick-ass endgames. Right? I mean, I feel like that's a true-ish statement. Do I even want these dang quenches, man? I feel like they've been mostly good. This seems like absolute overkill and is totally tight to me. I'm still going to try to do 2 Dovins. 2 Dovins. Pair of Dovins, right? Yeah, I mean, something like Path of Exile has demonstrated that they have a super dedicated community of people who plug the shit out of the game. Diablo 3 has a regular player base of people, and when there's less systems, less content than a lot of those games, it just feels like one of those, well, it's hard not to just look at that and go, yeah, no, of course. Of course this is going to be a little bit of a struggle there. I don't know. Oh, Lord. Alright, Johnny's pride, mate. We're going to see what's going to happen. Because if there's double life gain, we'll definitely have to shoot in response. Haunted Witness is fine. Really nice. Great. Good, 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 good. Cool. I think we just Deafening Clarion, right? I mean, even going expansion on Lightning would be very reasonable. Holy crap. Oh my god, where was my quench last turn? Hey. Alright, it's time to Dovins. I told you I believed in Dovin. And it is not helping us. Alright, where's that Settler Wreckage, huh? Holy crap, has that been a curve. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just need Settler Wreckage, that's it. Oh. I'm so close to being able to get this to go off. Alright, I guess that's that. I mean, I don't think I'm even gonna change anything based upon that. That's just one of those things where I'm like, damn, that curve though. Whew. Looks good, man. I feel like I, as a player right now, am that character in Pitch Black. They're like, how does it look? And I'm like, it looks clear. And then I go out and just get mauled. I was like, I thought you said it looked clear. How does it look now? And I'm like, it looks clear. Hey, we did it. I think I just do this. Plan on doing something like maybe Dovins into Settle, something like that. Drew Manian says, hey Dane, I'm mainly a YouTube watcher and I'm for the first time catching a stream. Well, welcome here to our land of Day 9 TV. That's actually a great run out for us. Great run out for us. You know, it's a game that was like really amazing that I like need to go back and play again. Is Into the Breach. We're gonna take a bunch of damage next turn. Well, I don't give a damn. Yeah, welcome, and then I blow my nose at you. I'm sorry, Drumanian. I'm feeling a wee little bit sick. Well, I mean, we do need a land, and if we don't hit a land, then that hurts a shitload, but... What are you gonna do? Alright, hurts a lot. Never didn't have it. I think I need to be more liberal with shocking and lightning striking things just to minimize this damage. Haunted Wapness. Alright, let's swing with the team, Punky. Get out of here. Perfect. All right, I think our deck sucks. I think we've confirmed our deck stinks. Oh, you think Revitalize was better there? Ah, that's maybe a good play. Let's do that this turn. Shoot this guy. Can't exactly win at all. Being hit with an oops. Isn't that sad? Alright. Now, I can Deafening and kill all but one. If this was a shock, this would have saved us. Alright, it's time to bluff settle till the bitter end. Whoever would swing into me. Alright, I think this actually causes me to die. I think this guy's the one that's coming in. The number of games that I win because someone doesn't play around Settle the Wreckage is kind of astounding. Are you sure? Continue with Clarion Shock Lightning. I could if I had 6 mana, but we have 5 mana. Why didn't we Deafening Clarion and shock the Sentry to kill it last turn? Well, we would have died because we would have been tapped out. They would have had a Venerated Loxodon open to kill us. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and keep. I'm going to cut this one. Alright, a swamp. This is good. Go ahead and pay this life. We're gonna switch to a Temur 1000-Year Storm deck. I think that's the way to go, you know. Alright, could be a chromatic black deck. Resolve. Yeah, that's a good one. Let's hang on to that puppy. Ooh, we don't need that one. Not against chromatic black. I think we actually beat this deck, which is just astounding to say out loud. I think there's a deck that we beat. Mm-hmm. Alright, I don't think I do anything here. Oh, quench, baby. Pay that life. Deafening Clarion. Definitely get out. Dude, I think Wilderness Reclamation in a 1000-Year Storm deck could be something valuable, you know? Ooh. Just think about it. Think about that 1000-Year Storm, huh? This could be a dope-ass one, yeah. Chromatic Lantern? How's Timmy Tuesday? Dude, it's so great. I am adoring Timmy Tuesday right now. Boom! Bam! I never, ever get this puppy to work. I mean, a lot of our wins have just been through out-healing a aggro deck. Yeah, no, I think this actually makes a ton of sense. Because I can actually just hard run 4 counters, just have a whole bunch of draws and stuff in there. Get the 3000-Year Storms in there. Yeah, that could be incredible. That could be spectacular. Choose a card from outside the game. I think this means that we lose our 1000-Year Storm, man. So Timmy means, yeah, Timmy is just like ridiculous, out of control silliness. In Bolus's clutches, yeah, that would hurt a bunch. Timmy's the one that likes giant green men. Yeah, just think bigness, man. Fuck. Oh my god, crap. Alright. I think I actually should have maybe just waited 1 turn. I just needed to wait 1 turn. I love this card. This card's beautiful. just do this. I think I need to do the same deck, but in Temur. I think it's going to be stronger, especially with Wilderness Reclamations. Exile, resolve! Yes, no one runs this card anymore. Alright, gain that life. You got it. Yeah, do it. Gain the life. Of course, no problem. You want to gain some more life? You got it. Be my guest. Boom. Good. Very well. Okay, and then I think I just hit it with the revitalization. Alright, looks like we got ourselves a nice, slow, genteel, upcoming slew of plays. Do I want to save the expansion explosion for something better? I think so. Chromatic Black kind of functions like this, where it has like some really sick answers. I don't need to expansion this. Be gone. Ah, yes. Perfect. Discard that. I'm going to submit, and then I'm going to expand this. Resolve this. Whooshy dooshy dooshy doo. Oh. Oh, are we doing it? Are we making it happen? Are we, Captain, make it happen? Are we about to brass bounty for so much? So glad Torment to Hailfire isn't here. So glad Torment to Hailfire is not here. Oh. No way. I actually just... Literally, I just counter the Krasis. Alright, I mean, that's still pretty good. Yeah, I mean, that's absolutely... It's like a good play, for sure. God, how greedy can one man be? I'm actually going to hold off on it, man. Because I want a 1,000-Year Storm and then play Brass Bounty. I want to, like, go Shock, Lightning Strike, Brass Bounty. Win condition is Shock. I just shock my opponent in the face for too much damage. This is also a very difficult game to win, because we need card draw and we need... Basically need the Pirate's Pillage and a 1,000-Year Storm. And if our opponent gets a Banefire, we also just die outright that way. I'm a dumbass. Reginald was asking about... Reginald14 says, is it weird that I'm super excited about the next expansion being called War of the Spark and what it means for the lore? Dude, absolutely nope. The lore in Magic the Gathering is so sick. My favorite is still, all things Phyrexia. Phyrexia is my favorite plane, man, by a million miles. It is the most Bekshinsky-esque. If any of you know me, you know I love my Bekshinsky. Phyrexian mana. God, I love Phyrexian mana like so much. I think we just still have to chill for a little bit. I think there's some certainly some fairness issues about Phyrexian mana. You know, like Dismember. It's just like 1 mana, get something -5/-5. It's just like so good. Yeah, you want a plus, you got it. You know what? I don't want you to have Josuves. Not today, friend. Birthing Pod. Yeah, there's just a lot of things with Phyrexian mana that's just a little bit rough. Gitaxian Probe is like stupidly good. It's all yours. Now, if I can draw a 1,000-Year Storm, we can go insane. No, I need to draw Pirate's Pillage. Oh, we died. That's bad news. Omniscience when? Patrick JRM asks. I think we should do it in our next deck, man. I think we should just like 1,000-Year Storm Omniscience. Taking that damage. We probably should give our opponent Josuves, but that puts us a little face up. Good creatures in exile, man. That's a little bad for us. Wooshy dooshy dooshy. Well, so you know, if I can actually like draw a very specific sequence of cards here, we can probably do it. We can probably get there. It's not it. Deck him with Explosion. I unfortunately used my only Explosion. I think I'm down to just 1 Explosion in this deck. Count Bernvarg says, do you think Phyrexian mana would be more balanced at 3 life instead of 2? For any of you who don't know what Phyrexian mana is or does, Phyrexian mana says you may either pay the color of the cost, or you may pay 2 life for it. So 1 Phyrexian black mana is you can pay a swamp or you can pay 2 life. And I think that at almost any life cost, it's too good. Because it lets you do things in a way that's virtually impossible to play around. Alright, I have a feeling Josuves is coming up. You're plussing? Dude, take a Karn. Have all the Karns you want. Hawk's Force says, but what if it didn't let you ignore the color? E.g. Dismember costs black and 4 life. Oh, first of all, I think that if Dismember's cost was 1 black and 4 life, I still think it would be too strong. But your broader point is, what if it has a fixed cost? Then yeah, I think that it's really seems fine. Because as a designer, you know exactly the situation that your opponent is going to wind up in. With Phyrexian mana, it was almost like things were just made way too... Oh, shit. Alright, we're retiring. We're retiring the Jeskai 1,000-Year Storm. We're promptly building. 1,000-Year Temur. I think we want 3 of these. Wilderness. Reclamation, we want a bunch of these. I think I also want 25 lands, so I'm going to put that in there now. Let's see here. What do we want? We want ops. Yeah, you got it. Probably 4, actually. Shocks, we want a pile of these. Let's see here. How do I actually want to win this one? Is this... Are we doing a root snare win condition deck? Maybe, yeah. Here, let me put in the other obvious ones. Growth, oops, growth, spiral. That's an obvious one. Get this one in there, no problem. Chemister's Insight. Actually, we could do like Gift of Paradise and just focus heavily on the ramping side of things. That could be really good. Search for Iskanta. I think we want a pair of these in here. I actually think like a counter package is pretty good. How does this puppy work? Cost 1 less whenever you cast. You put a charge, and if there's 4 or more, we can do copies of copies. Need to deal with planeswalkers. Not if we're ramping hard enough. We can just like pop off out of nowhere, out of the blue. Yeah, probably don't want the primal amulets. So let's see here. I kind of like the root snare plan. Just like delay, 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 and then just ba-boom. It feels pretty okay to me. This feels pretty okay to me. This 1,000-Year Storm's going to be so sick. Electro. Dominance. Seems like a reasonable card. And then we're going to need a lot of draw. Draw and counters, right? Sinister Sabotage, probably going to come in. I got to smooth this list out a bit. We need enough ways to proc 1,000-Year Storm, though. That's kind of the pickle in which we wind up. You know, it kind of makes me want to, instead of Root Snare, put in more active things like, you know, Shock, Lightning Bolt, things like that. We actually get a ton of efficiency out of Wilderness Reclamation, Growth Spiral, Gift of Paradise. Like, this really buys us a crap load of time. Running 4 Sinister Sabotages, maybe that seems a little extreme. Chemister's Insight, yeah. Do we actually get enough? Yeah, maybe the Gift of Paradise is the problem. No, I really want something that is entirely too hilarious. Can we get away without any lightning bolts? That's, I think, an interesting question. Can we get away without any of those? Oop. Pirate's Pillage. Okay, let me actually just look at this deck for a minute. We actually might even cut 1,000-Year Storm from this. So what do I even think about this? Let's put some land in here. Breeding Pool. We're going to put in a Hinterland Harbor. Let's see here. Steam Vents. Sulfur Falls. Stomping Grounds. Oh, dude. So, I mean, the biggest one is our green and our blue we need the most of, right? So, 3 of these. We need at least red. I think I want some forests and islands. I'm going to be casting these ones late. Alright, just show me the lands. Like this. Something like this. Maybe even less of these. Something like this. Seems reasonable. More on the untapped land side. I think I'm going to give this one a go. I'm really light on removal and delay of game options. Like, we're really just kind of... If we're against an aggro deck, we're just hoping to growth spiral, stabilize. I'm going to give it a go. We're going to give it a shot. Didn't update deck list. Didn't update the deck list. How devastating. Alright. Perfect. Tried my best. Is it gruel? Is it gruel? Hey, happy 65, Prince Morganti. 65 months in a row. So I think this is a great matchup that will punch me in the face and be like, why are you not running Root Snare, you know? Oh, that's totally... actually a pain in the ass. Creatures can't be countered. Good things I got these Sinister Sabotages. I think that maybe if I just get rid of the Sinister Sabotage... Well, then I kind of like feel like I lose control matchups like really hard. Alright, so we're going to do this to dig too deep to see if we can get a Wilderness Reclamation. Okay. So, I mean, I can't really do anything here, right? I think, like, the next creature that gets played just kills me with Rhythm of the Wild. Pretty much. Yeah, so then we just die. Damn, damn, damn. Alright, you know what? We're up against enough mid-range. We're up against enough mid-range that the play is as follows. We don't put counters in the deck, man. Maybe this just literally makes it an unbelievably better deck. 1000-Year Temur. This hand stinks. We're keeping it. We got some play. Don't forget to update the deck list. If you see me in this game, can't update the deck list. It's really sad. Thank goodness we're up against a deck we can beat. Interland Harbor is going to be the play. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's a different fun-ass Timmy-style deck that we can make? I really like this other Temur Reclamation deck. It's actually super fun. Alright, let's see here. Land destruction. Gosh, people love land destruction. It is like their favorite thing. I'm gonna go ahead and search for his content to try to get some better things with my life here. Ow, ow. Graveyard. Well, doesn't that suck? Alright. Ooh. Alright, so this is actually going to be some pain that we're going to experience. But I'm no stranger to pain. I do like my 1000-Year Storm decks. Those are very satisfying to me. So I think we're just gonna... I'm gonna do this first, see if I can get a land out to shock this guy. No. No. Ooh, this is bad. Okay, well, looks like our opponent's running a little low on land. Okay, let's resolve this. Oh yeah, library it. Boom. Yes. Alright, excellent. Main. Alright, blown up one. Alright, we have something going on. It's plausible that we live, at least slightly longer. That's great. Oh my god, a Frilled Mystic in a Wekogari deck. Yuck. God, the first few times we were running this deck, it was so satisfying to see the 1000-Year Storm go off and just blow up everything. Oh. This is like so much damage. I mean, we're gonna need the good card, like right now. That'll do. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Alright, I was trying to do it at the start of their thing and I whiffed. Alright, I'm just gonna quit playing this. Fuck this deck. What do we think is going wrong? Awful lot. These don't actually feel like they have any merit in this deck in the slightest. I think this deck is actually just strictly better if we just put in Sinister Sabotages. Progress with the Jeskai deck. Okay, and set is current. The fact of the matter is, in best of one, people appear to be running one of two things. Aggro or jank. There's like no control. Very little mid-range. Whoa. Yeah, I feel better about this with shocking action in there. You go first. I'm gonna mulligan this. I can't really cast anything. There's a better hand. Oh, baby, that's a good hand. Yes. Sure, I'll take that there. Yeah, dude. Pretty much everyone I wind up facing against in best of one is there's like no control. It's like aggro, mid-range, or jank, or bust. Enters tapped. Alright. Time to sinisterly sabotage all sorts of things. You may attack me. I shall allow it. Verlos, happy 42-month anniversary. I'll counter the thing that doesn't let me counter things. I don't think I want another opt. Cool. I'm already feeling good about my decisions. Alright. This is an extremely good target to do this to right now, so I'm just gonna... Oof. I'm glad I have a lot of card draw on this deck. I'm glad I have an excessive card draw, actually. I got Chemist's Insights, I have Cognitive Perception, I have Search for Escanta. Uh-oh. X damage to any target you may cast, convert with converted mana cost X or less. Well, I don't think that's getting cast, man. I kind of want to do my Temur Reclamation Gatling Gun deck. That's a bit of a problem. Domri's very good. Domri's very, very good. Chain Whirler, huh? Alright, well, maybe we can... Electro Dominance for 3 coming up soon here.
No! Put me back in!
Alright. That's a play. Woohoo! Fuck. Alright, we're close to death.
How this thing goes. Neat.
We don't get our Wilderness Reclamation. We like die so much. Oh, it's so funny. I did it. I did it! Oof, ow, my bones. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
I've seen things that would make you cry. Yeah, dude, I really am. Oh, baby, there it is. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we're getting rid of, like, everything we have. This is perfect. Alright, so I think I now have 3 root snares in here. Just 2. Cool. Right, maybe we can get there. Maybe.
No one said restoration was painless.
Alright. I liked our other deck. I liked our other deck, man. Alright, I am switching to something I like. For some reason, my brain just... delete. Be gone! Yeah, this is the Temur Reclamation. This is just good old-fashioned Temur Reclamation. Yeah, this is a similar build. Alright, let us see here. A much more sensible build. A much more sensible build. I think this is the change that we wanted to make. We want to switch this to a... Syncopate. Which I like a lot more. Yeah, and the sideboard. What do we got? We got the Sheevan Fires, Negates, Lava Coils, Fiery Cannonade. I'm not as big a fan of the Gifts of Paradise, but we'll give it a spin. This deck is a hell of a lot of fun. Yes. No, 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 no. I got you, friends. Decks. Export. Yes. Alright. Where is my Stream Decker? Whoops. I have closed my Stream Decker. Boom. Alright, this is the Gatling Gun Temur deck. This deck is satisfaction overwhelming. I love this puppy. Can't wait. I cannot wait to Gatling Gun someone with this deck. Cannot wait. Alright, this is a deck. This is a deck. Let's search for his Kanto. We can Growth Spiral. We got Niv. Arms crossed. Whoa! Whoa! What do we make out of a turn 1 crash through? Alright, Guy V1 is doing something weird. I think we might see an electrostatic field bonk down right away. Terry the Terramander? No problem. Oh my gosh. Is this a make a big Terry as fast as we can deck? Alright. Well, I know roughly what we gotta do. Okay, this is okay. It's gonna go to the grave. We're gonna draw, cross our fingers, hope to die. Perfect. Terrible, but perfect. No problem. Holy crap. Against one of the most fast and aggressive openings. Yeesh. Alright, so first things first, we opt. No, we're gonna wait a turn, aren't we? Yes, we are. We're gonna see what Guy V1 will be doing to us. I mean, I think we're more than likely dead. I'm gonna chill for just a moment and just see what happens. Alright, we're gonna take a little pain here. It's fine. Pain never hurt anyone. Alright, fine. Opt. I actually do not want the Sheevan Fire, man. I want that land. Enter tapped, please. Okay, it's my turn. Put that in the grave, because I don't need 2 of those. Let's go ahead and draw. Very good. Very good. Now, if I play this, the probability of it countered is high. So I feel like I'd rather Chemister's Insight and start to get some of my better answers. You like that quote? Pain never hurt anyone, man. What? Ugh. So Terry's becoming swole up. Terry's getting straight huge, man. Straight enormo. It's all fine by us. Not an issue. Alright. Bing bong. What I thought all along. You know, what particularly stinks... Sure, why not? Why not? Why wouldn't we want this? This is perfect. You know, what's amazing is that this is just going to get spell pierced. Now, is there any way for me to actually live? I think the answer is no. Like, not a chance. Alright, we're gonna get out of this game. This game just went horrifically. The amount of spewing that has happened today. It's all in line with our wish. Let's see. Let's see something with a different list here. Make some changes to this puppy. Okay. Has a better flow to it. I think I need to cut this Hydroid boy. I think this deck's just a little too greedy. Sinister Sabotages feel nice in some matchups and pretty useless in others. I'm sorry, what is this? Tin Street Dodger. Well, I mean, we're... I mean, I guess I'll syncopate this. I feel like I just need Fiery Cannonade in the main. I really feel like I do. Bang, bang, bang. Boy, we are lucky. Why wouldn't we get there, though? Maybe Surveil to get our other Wilderness Reclamation. Like, our starts seem so dangerous. Ow, ow, ow. Please cast something. Oh, I'm extremely lucky. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yow. Alright, are we actually gonna get there? Okay. Alright. Will we actually get there? I don't think I have a single way to deal with any of this stuff. This is kind of why I need the Fiery Cannonades in the main. I think this is why I need the Fiery Cannonades in the main. Oh, that's so bad. That is such bad news for us. All right. How do we do this? Alright, so I do this for 2. Bam, bam. There it is. Resolve. And I could have Shivan fired that anyways, but that's fine. Just gonna Shivan fire this now. Look at this indestructible Day 9. Alright, Despy. Alright, we got the cat. We got the cat and the cat butt. Alright. You're a very good cat. We're dying so much today. You. Alright, holding steady at 1. Alright, Despy, here, let me move all the dishes away. Alright, fuck. I think that this list has just a few. It's just a little bit too slow, but we're gonna make it work. So I think the Krasis is just a little too overeager in this. What do we think about this? What do we think about this? Because we can do something. We don't need this. Don't need this. Ops are maybe a little too thin here. I'm just going to do some cleaning and clearing, and we're going to rebuild this. We're going to rebuild this puppy. See, I do think that we need the fiery cannonade for sure. Right now they're in the sideboard. I'm just going to bring a main board. Alright, because this will help a lot against the aggro guys. Cognitive perception seems fine. It's really just this early game. For these, maybe a lava coil as well. How much land do we have? 4, 1, and 4, so we have 25 land. Rootbound Crag is the... Is that the right amount? I feel like I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I doing wrong here? 2, 4. Okay, so this is 4 and 4. This is 8. This is 4 and 4. This is 16, 20. Yeah, that's right. It's 26. Okay. Growth spiral seems fine. I don't want a huge amount. Expansion Explosion actually seems like very useful if I can... I'm ignoring my sideboard for now. So we cut the ops. I mean, these get run a lot. Look at the top 3 cards, put 1 in your hand and the rest on the bottom. All right, it's pretty basic. Switch. I don't know. This. Something like this. I don't like Sheevan Coil as much as, or Sheevan Fire as much as I like Shock. I like it as sort of like a redundant shock. Murmuring Mystic. Okay. Invisiprun, Hydroid Krasis. I feel like I don't really need the Hydroid. Oops. I feel like I don't want the Hydroid. Come on, game. I feel like I don't necessarily need these. Murmuring Mystics feel a little weird. Is he Anticipate an instant? Oh, you bet your butt it is, man. It's grand. It's grand in that way. Weehaw. I mean, what do I even put in the sideboard? Maybe the Hydroid Krasis is fine. Put in a pair of these. I don't know. Shocks. Negates, something like this. Nezahul, Primal Tide. I'm putting in another Expansion Explosion, man. Let's go to 4. All right, this is true Gatling. All right. No, this is Gatling Reclamation. All right. Export. Submit. Okay, set is current. All right. We did some learning. We have a ton of cycling. I still stand by the 4 Sinister Sabotages if we can, like, stay alive. The Ops felt a little weird. I was not the biggest fan of the Ops. Okay. Like, part of me feels as though I do need these Star of Extinctions. Part of me would rather run a Star of Extinction than 2 Star of Extinctions. Just because I'm, like, so regularly encountering these aggro Decaroos. So, we're going to get a little low here. Draw. Intercept. So, well, at least we'll have some good counters coming up, but we're close. We're close to just becoming an insanely huge dude. Star of Extinction is sorcery speed, so it feels too slow for what we want to do. All right, let's go to this resolve. All right, so we'll just see what Menandro does. I think I just might literally cut the Star of Extinctions and try to put them in the side. I think just sideboarding these seems like super reasonable. I mean, there's a lot of Golgari in best of 3. We'll see what gets cast. Yeah, that's fine. It's going to deal a bunch of damage. Alright. Yep. Or do I need to anticipate for something good to clear? I actually think I just anticipate. Alright, I guess we get the expansion explosion. That's pretty good for our opponent. Oh man, that sucks. I think we just don't win this one. There's just so many aggro decks that I just want to change the Star of Extinctions out. Because this is like only useful against Golgari decks. Which I think I can just play sufficiently slowly against anyways. Crappity, credity, fudgety. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, who's ready to pray? Man. I think we've lost like 15 matches in a row. Sad. Well, fudge. Well, hey guys, how's your day going? Do I have coffee left? I do have coffee. We're back. We're back. Alright, let's see if we can live through this turn. There's a fiery candidate. Discard this Star of Extinction. What red deck would run any burn? You know what I mean? Yeah. Fine. These guys don't die to fiery cannonade. Holy shit, it's our turn. So this, I mean, we can get a lot of damage in here, but I don't exactly know how we survive. Because we can't kill these little bastards, because this only hurts non-pirate guys. Is there a way to do this? What could we possibly do? Do we have any life gain in this damn deck? Alright, I know the play. I'm gonna do this, and this, and this, and this, and this. I'm gonna resolve, and then X equals 3. You draw 3. Resolve that. We didn't get there, but that's okay. We're gonna anticipate. Resolve that. We're gonna miss, like, really badly. We're gonna get this. We're dead. We're then gonna tap this. Resolve, and we're gonna fiery cannonade. And we're gonna expansion explosion. We're gonna concede. Okay, we almost did it. We almost got there. We almost got there. We almost got there. It's devastating to me, man. I feel like the Star of Extinctions I don't want for the purpose of best of 1. I'm just gonna put in shocks. I mean, basically, this is all I can really hope for. That's all I can really hope for. In best of 1s. In best of 3s, I think it's fine to have that in the main deck. This is why I love that slow, grindy life gain deck. It's just so satisfying. Oh, it's so good. Hard to bounce Temur for best of 1. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, maybe we should just start playing this puppy in best of 3, you know? Bonk. Welcome to the battle. Oh. Oh, what's red doing here, huh? Hinterland Albour. We have enough to cast Niv Mizzet, which is good. What if Timmy Mill? Yeah, what would a Timmy Mill deck look like? What would a Timothy Mill deck look like? I have some ideas. I actually have some good ideas about Timmy Mill. Timmy Mill could work. Not that concerned about these guys. Did I get spell pierced? That's okay. That is okay. Our opponent's down to 2, and it's not pinging very hard, so. Curious Obsession. Hurts some here. Hurts some. Yeah, what about a Mill deck? Timmy Mill involves explosions for sure. For sure. Alright, we almost have the Gatling mode up. You got it, man. I think this deck, like, our opponent's deck just immediately dies when I play Niv Mizzet. Like, immediately die. I don't need to wait. I literally don't think there's a single spell that OPC can cast to deal with this. Uh-oh. Wilderness Reclamation, maybe? Siren Pirate Wizard, damn. 1, 2, 3. Kind of stinks a little bit, but it's all good. Let's shoot this guy. Yeah, you got it. Choose attackers? No? Cannonade could clear out the Storm Tamer. This deals damage to non-pirates, and the Storm Tamer is a pirate, so it doesn't actually kill it. Alright, let's just keep shooting. Bonk. This feels so great. Oh. Look at this. Look, it's just doing it. Cannonade can trigger the ping. Super true. Oh. Alright, got a little Gatling guns going on here. I'm gonna shoot this. I'm gonna ping this. This is good. Yep. Bam. Get out of there. Oh my god, we won a game. I don't even believe it. We've won a game. We've done it. We have done it. Yes. Let me actually change the sideboard real fast. God, there is something obnoxious about how the sideboard thing works. Please, lock. If I peel out this and Star of Extinction. Oh, it's so excellent. It's so good. It's everything I ever wanted. Gosh, I can't wait. I feel like I'm getting so close to starting to win games, man. Do. Oh my gosh, I think we're actually getting there. Please give love to Naya Reclamation. I'm trying to think of like the big things that would be helpful for Naya Reclamation. I know you listed some to me. Clockwork. It means Electro Dominance. Oh, what is this deck, huh? We can also like Growth Spiral Shock if it's like a Wild Growth Walker. I think I just sink that, right? And we're all good about it. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got next. Oh my god, it's working. Oh my god, we're doing it. Oh. Alright, it's your turn. Oh. Show me what you got. I like Syncopate. I like it more than Quench. I'm liking it in this deck. Oh. Dude, we're so close. We're so close. I don't even believe it. That hurts. But look at how much life we have now. Yeah, you want a branch walk? Do it. Do it, man. Walk it up. Shalai hurts. Alright, so this is Slesny Angels. Alright. Still glad I killed the Wild Growth Walker. Oh, yes. Oh. Oh. Alright, so I think I just, like, instantly shoot this thing, right? So we resolve this, and then I just, like, immediately cast this thing and discard this guy? Because we can, like, get more cards to do stuff with? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We totally didn't need to shock that in. I just, like, paid 2 life for nothing. Alright. Pass through. Pass. Alright, I mean, 1 expansion explosion is gonna be great. Just one true expansion explosion is gonna feel so good. Oh my god, that's it? Oh, Jesus. Alright, give me one more game. Give me one more game. One more game, and then we'll switch to something better. So again, this could be good. My opponent's going first. All right, how do we get the hugest creatures in the world? How do we get the awesomest plays? Perfect. Shock it in. Shock it in, friend. Alright. Sunbird's Invocation. Miss that card. Ah. If we draw something valuable, we can hurt our opponent here. Oh. Hey. Just gonna see what our opponent does. It's possible it can be like land, adapt this, and if that's the case, I'll just Growth Spiral. Cool. Dawn of Hope. I can deal with a Dawn of Hope. Yes. Alright, passing it through, because we can plausibly go growth. Plausibly growth. See what our opponent does here. Could be just some drawing. Bing bong. That's fine. Okay. I'm kind of liking the idea of an ultra control mill deck. I mean, that does tickle me. Oh, jeez. Are we kidding me? Oh, man. What? I guess the Sinister Sabotage has got to go. Maybe an Azorius Mill. I want you to have a forest, man. Can't believe how terribly this deck is going. I'm like blown away. No, no. Drawing and drawing. It's fine. If you draw a billion, I draw a billion. No frickin' way. Alright, precognitive perception time. Probably don't need all of those, but I do want some of those. Yeah, I'm going for the big wins here, man. I'm going for the bigness. Alright. So that can be adapted at any point.
Are you certain of your decision?
God, Expansion Explosion is just the most satisfying. When you can just tap it for a bazillion billion. Yep, draw. You won't be alive for long, Giulio Bonatti. Not for long. I think this is the game. This is the game where the wins begin. Come on, become played. Become played. That is a very nice one to have. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're actually going to be able to run it. What? Shoot the absorb, please. Ah! Everything's not working! Yeah, take that. Do I want this expansion explosion? I guess I don't want this. Now the game's lagging. Ah, rats. You know what's funny? Our 1,000-Year Storm Best of One deck actually did better. It's been the most successful deck we have run today. Isn't that remarkable? Most successful deck we've run today. It's been that 1,000-Year Stormo. Has been the most successful? Yes. We could just try to go back and work on that one. I mean, that one was actually winning. It was actually winning. But Mill's hilarious. Mill is pretty damn funny.
The choices we make reveal who we are.
Have a Dovin, dude. Excuse me. Goodness. Goodness. Mm-hmm.
You have been analyzed and found wanting. Uninspired by a good assault.
Happy 29 months, Billgun. 29, feeling divine. You know, that's going into the graveyard. I don't want that card, period. Transform it. Yes, please. Mm-hmm. Precognitive perception? Can we get a wilderness reclamation? Can we do it? Oh, I forgot to get a land. Alright, well, that's fine. Now, if that get countered, we just die. Alright, I'm gonna burst into tears. I screwed the pooch. Just getting the hell out of this game, man. Fuck. Alright, let's make ourselves a mill deck, shall we? Get out of my collections. Get out of my collections. Alright. Drowned. Secrets. Whenever you cast a blue spell, target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. There's the other one, Psychic Corrosion. Whenever you draw a card, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Am I gonna have to craft this? Yeah, man. Alright, so we're starting with this. I really like the Dovin in this. So let's sort through and then absorb. We definitely want these. Minimum. How do we deal with baddies? Probably settle the wreckage. Seems like the... Opt. We probably want some bigger ones. Let's see. I mean, we're basically the way that we win is we just keep staying alive, right? I'll probably want one of these. Last few cards seem pretty dang important. Wall of Lost Thoughts. Whenever it enters the battlefield. No, that's so weak, super weak. I think it's that I want counters and draw. I think is the last thing that I want, right? Counters and draw. Canister. We don't have a particularly. Doesn't mill auto lose to aggro? That's what we're trying to do our Dovin friend for. Like syncopate. Seems right in the gate. We basically just delay and counter and delay and counter and eventually get there. Drowned Secrets is like way better than Psychic Corrosion in a lot of the spots. Let's start with this. Oops. Thought Collapse. Yeah, let me actually just talk briefly to cards like this and why, you know, even though we're doing something janky, why this kind of card is actually quite weak. If we're a mill deck, if we're a mill deck, we want to obviously kill them by putting cards from their library into their graveyard until they run out of cards and deck themselves, right? That's the obvious gist of how this deck works. However, I will note that what we want is repeated value things like Psychic Corrosion, where I just cast this and it's doing great stuff all game long. I cast this and it's doing great stuff all game long. You may want to consider Teferi to prevent self-mill from all the draw. I actually just don't think it's going to be an issue. Could be, but I just don't think it will be. Because for every card we draw, we're putting 2 in there, so minimum. And if we're feeling really brokenhearted about like our win rate, there's also Clear the Mind. We can just easily put one of those in there. But yeah, I mean, we pretty much need to. It's really hard to stay alive with mill because I spend an entire turn to play something that does nothing anymore. Yeah, so we want to make sure that we actually have enough stuff to prevent death. What about patient rebuilding? No. No, I don't think so. It's very, very, very slow. I mean, this is it. This is the list that we're going to start running with. And I think I'm actually going to add an island, cut a plains. Like this. Seems correct. Mostly blue. Mill V1. Alright. Export. And I also don't want to overthink this too much, because the fact of the matter is, like, I've never played this. There's lots of good cards in Magic the Gathering that we could choose from. So we want to play some games with it. Other cards that I really like in here, DZ Kane's already mentioning them, Fountain of Renewal. Feels really good. Mortal Sun feels really good. Aggro is going to be a problem. Our basic gameplay against aggro is built around Dovin's Acuity. Radical Idea also feels like a very cuttable card. That was as good as it's going to get. Life gain. Life gain into sweepers is our answer to aggro. Drown secrets. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Alright. Wouldn't that just be a thing of beauty if we were up against an Esper control deck? Or is it Esper midrange? Esper midrange. More than likely. Uh-oh, Drowned Secrets is the one that's eliminated. Do we send some fear in Eternally Green? I have no 1-mana spells. There's not really a reason for me to revitalize. Guy's Wrath going in the bin. Seems fair. Alright, very well. Target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. Alright. See you later, land. Alright. Ritual Soot gone. I mean, Eternally Green has had the opportunity to bin a ton of really ideal bin targets. Let's revitalize, huh? Oof, thing of beauty. Now this could very well be countered. I'm going to go ahead and run the planes out. Play our good friend Dovin. You. Oh my gosh, look at the beauty of things that are going down here. Teferi, Thought Erasure. Oh. Look at us gaining life and drawing cards. That's a nice one to get too. Show me what you got. Oh my god, how did you know? Ooh. Ooh. Our opponent has destroyed all the creatures. They're all gone. There's no more creatures. Ah, oh, that's so sad that I won't be able to cast any of my creatures. I'm tempted to just Cleansing Nova and kill all my own shit, man. Well, here's our opponent played around Syncopate perfectly. See no reason not to cast this. Get in there. Get in there. Do I want to syncopate this? I guess not. The only reason I would syncopate is increase the amount of procs on the Drowned Secret, which seems relatively mediocre as is. Ooh. Ooh, alright, you. That player. Yeah. It's already looking a little thin. 32 to 44. I don't think there's a lot of Cleansing Novas run in a lot of Esper controls. Psychic Corrosion's definitely a huge issue. Hopefully our opponent goes Opt to Fairy, then we can syncopate that puppy. Damn.
Sorry I'm late. No time for a break.
Alright. Alright. Whoosh, whoosh. Oh, how I wish for more counter spells. Alright, +1, that's fine. Bindings would be really helpful. Yeah. I mean, we don't actually have to deal with the fairies very often. Right now we're a bit boned, but the goal would be, typically, I just don't want the fairy to come out to begin with. That player... I think I might want to try to find a way to get one Immortal Sun in here. Totally fine. We have a large number of card draw effects in here, and so I'd like those to be unlocked. Like, we have a bunch of Chemistry's Insights and a bunch of, and a Precognitive Perception. We have the Radical Ideas which proc Dovin's Acuity. We're getting pretty unlucky with some of this stuff. Oh, actually, maybe I should just settle the Wreckage, target this, and bounce the Dovins. Maybe that would be good. We have a pretty extraordinary number of cantrips in the deck. I guess I don't do anything. Not at -8 yet. We're pretty close to being able to win. Infinite Teferis is a bit of an issue. Yeah, it's pretty incredible how many card draw cards we have in here that would help us. We have 4 Vitalize, 4, 12, 16 things. Oh my god, man. Come on. Alright. I think this is what I should have done sooner. There's not really anything I can do about it at this point. I mean, if this guy gets the -8 off and stuff starts getting discarded, it's gonna be painful. Yeah, Godric, we've talked about adding the Immortal Sun. We've mentioned that that's a card that we're considering adding to this deck. This is the very first game we've played, so let's just play some games first, you know? Might be time for another round of medicine, too. Sweet, sweet, whatever the heck it is. Have a Kaya's Wrath, my friend. Let's count the number of counter spells that's here. We have 1 Sinister Sabotage, 2 Sinister Sabotage, and that's it. Okay, let's count the number of absorbs. 1 absorb, 2 absorb. I mean, we would expect Eternally Green to run all the counter spells. Ixalan's Binding feels not great in this deck. I mean, it's a great card. Rather have something Immortal Sunny. Pretty much doomed if this thing gets to -8. However, I will note that Teferi will struggle. Teferi will struggle if this Teferi gets eliminated. A lot of these decks run only 3 Teferis, so we see 2 Teferis in the bin. So our opponent at 10 could plausibly still die. Once again, we have 16 cards that draw us cards, so I think more card draw would be a little dangerous there. And again, we've only played 1 game. We've played 1 game, 1 game, 1 game. I think this Teferi will likely have to plus after this. How many opt in the main deck? 0. Not a single opt in sight. Yeah, look for it. Get your non-land cards. I think this is to probably find a counter spell or something like this. Oh, nice. I don't actually believe opt this a must. Come the hell on, man. Radical Idea has better synergy with the Dovin's Acuity. You've got it.
I will phase you out of the time stream.
I will phase you out of the time stream. Now I think we're dead. Because Teferi gets played, and then this fairy just infinitely cycles itself in there. Opt blue spell plus draw. That is your win condition, Sean. We're running 4 Radical Ideas, which with this deck construction is a slightly better, more efficient version of opt. I have Dimir Guildgate, friend. I'm not saying that opt is a bad, shitty card, or doesn't proc, or doesn't do any of those things, but rather what I'm trying to stress is that I'm trying to get the best possible set of cards. And also, keep in mind, this is the very first game. Very first game, so we want to play some games till we have a feel of that. Now, why would you delete that and not this? Okay, there we go. Alright, now this could let us win.
Stand by and watch.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to +1 it seems fine.
Hurry.
Alright, looks like we're losing a dual land. 1 card left. Resolve. So, I mean, it's possible if we get, like, a Chemister's Insight into something. Perfect. I think we died. I think we have become a dead guy. So here's what happens. Teferi -3s himself. To shuffle himself.
Time is much more malleable than people think.
So we're losing a land a turn, so there's ways we can win, which is basically we just counter this Teferi, because here's 1 Teferi, there's 2 Teferi, and there's 3 Teferi. We anticipate that
Say hello to my
our opponent will have some forms of counter still in hand. That's what makes the most sense. This can't do anything but minus from here on out. We can still win. We can still win. We just gotta look for some counters, you know. Absolutely. Well, I mean, this is going to get countered, but what are you going to do? This is an unbelievable draw for us. Whoa. Now, how do I... What's the best way for me to win in this position? What is the best possible way for me to win? Maybe just the Chemister's Insight. And now we can actually begin to play more lands. We'll lose the Settle the Wreckage. This can't plus anymore because our opponent would draw and then inadvertently die. I think we actually have to discard the Settle the Wreckage. I think I want as much land as possible because whenever our opponent draws a card, we get a land deleted. Oh, I guess this guy can plus post Teferi draw. So that gets played, and Teferi shuffles himself in.
I'm known for my
This would be pretty funny if we won our very first game with a mill deck against an Esper deck.
reverse.
Oh, this is too good. This is just too good. All right, do we do it? I have a sensation this is going to get countered. If it doesn't get countered, that's actually hilarious to me. See, I don't need to put ops in this deck. It's fucking perfect. Good game. Yeah. Boom. Oh, welcome to Mythic, Eternally Green. I am the gatekeeper, and you are not the keymaster. That is actually unbelievable. I just want to take a moment to appreciate this Milvy 1. You did a good job in your first game, friend. We plausibly don't need the second Settle the Wreckage. We can plausibly put in something else control-y. Something like this actually seems reasonable. Oh my gosh, it's so great. We beat Teferi Hull. Isn't that great? We beat it Teferi Ultimate. Boom, 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 boom. We're so sick. We're so sick. The thing is that we're getting one card deleted per turn. So if we're drawing a land every turn, we can keep playing them out. And we have so much card draw, we can eventually get into something excellent. But if I want to add one more card in here that isn't an opt, because why would I do that? I think I just want to try putting a second negate. I just don't necessarily think we need all of those Settle the Wreckages. We might, though. We might need them. That was a great game. We're going to get more water. Cheers to me. Day 9! Yeah, this is good. Welcome, Karma. No way. An Esper control deck. No way. Well, that's a little painful. Gosh. Why couldn't that have been on the top? Alright, let's just start drawing. Thief Sanity hurts some, but we'll probably be able to counter it. Settle the wreckage at some point. My land. I think I just ditched this negate. I think that's not that useful here. Or the radical ideas. Also find one to discard, but I'm gonna do this. Fucking shit, man. Alright, it's time. It's time. We got Psychic Corrosion out. I don't think Karma actually runs that many counters. Thief of Sanity is going to be a bit of a pain in the ass, though. Because, I mean, we have a lot of counters in our deck, so Thief can probably nibble up those. God, Thief of Sanity is actually just like a hard counter to us. Oh my god, Settle the Wreckage gets claimed. Still gonna claim we don't need this puppy. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh! Well, yeah, I mean, if you... Alright. I mean, I got a lot more mill options in the deck. I just need to draw the land. We're really good at drawing land last game. Bing, bang, bong. God, 3 of these things. Shit. I mean, I think this is just... Oh my god, all of our land! I mean, this is just one of these shrug your shoulders and say, well, Thief Sanity gets me. Are you kidding me, man? That was a simple game. That was a simple and stupid game. Alright. No harm, no foul, nothing learned. Plausibly, we should actually just put in a 20-foot land. That actually would probably be pretty good. Alright. This is a more acceptable hand. Alright, do we get the mill started as soon as possible versus the red deck? I think this is a revitalized situation. Alright. So the Wreckage is going to be a useful card for us here. Healing and healing, man. I'm telling you, Doan's Acuity. That's where it's at. How much land are we running? My friend, we are running 24 land. I'm thinking 25. I mean, I think I have to Dovens here. I kind of want to keep up mana for Syncopate, but I mean, if I don't get that 4th land again, it just hurts too much. We have a lot of healing in this deck. That's sort of the way that we deal with aggro, is we heal like crazy until we just get La Défense. I think I need to cut one negate and put in another island. Maybe another plains. Ow. So like if I don't draw a land here, I just immediately die. Oof. about Arch of Araska? Arch of Araska feels only okay to me. Nothing else bobbier. Oh my god. I think we actually just die. Really? Do people play around Settle the Wreckage anymore? Yeah, and then just shock me in the face. Yeah, this gutter snipe was just brutal. This is really the puzzle that we have to deal with here. And, you know, I kind of think that... I almost want to say that, like, Esper would be better here. I don't even think I want that kind of card there. Okay, so I'm gonna get another planes in here. You know, I think I'm just gonna go for a good old-fashioned Sinister Sabotage. Alright, save and exit. Alright, Mill V2. Alright, let's give it a shot. Stream Decker. Mill V2, Yahoo. Pasting it in, submit. Okay, is current. Alright, Mill V2. The gutter snipe was really the problem in that deck. You see, like, the reason I like Esper in a lot of circumstances... See, like, here's an alternate way to do this. An alternate way to do the entire construction is that I play Esper, instead of running 4 Drowned Secrets and 4 Psychic Corrosions, I just run, like, 2 and 2. Go Esper, and then I have, like, a more diverse set of options that I can use in that matchup. Wow. Choose an artifact or creature from it. Nice. The glorious 1 for 0. I'm going to go ahead and do Revitalize instead of Drowned Secrets. 1 for 0. Alright, there's literally nothing that our opponent can take that hurts my feelings that much. This seems like the weaker of the one. I think I'd want a Psychic Corrosion. Just go 4 Psychic Corrosion. You got me with them absorbs. Like, my opponent knows that I have a Cleansing Nova, so as long as I just continue to work towards that with Dovin's Acuities, I think we're in good shape. What does this one do? Whenever it attacks, create a treasure. Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be generally hard for us to lose against things of the mid-range variety. I mean, unless there's a duress that can peel this away. Yeah, that's fine. Heartless Pillage. I discard 2 cards. I just chuck the 2 drowned secrets. I think I just continue to dig for land. Great. I can also main phase. Oh, can you syncopate for 0 if there's nothing to counter? Maybe. See, I don't really care if we have to discard 2. I'll just discard the drowned secrets, because, I mean, we're winning this game in the very, very, very long haul. A bing, a bong. Yeah, that resolves. Didn't even want him. I could also Psychic Corrosion, syncopate it for 0. Okay. So I think I just chuck the Psychic Corrosion. Oh, from heaven that card is. Yes. Yes, yes. Yep. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and Radical Idea again here, because I want to try to get my land drop, or get closer to my land drop. Perfect. So now we just have a Cleansing Nova next turn, and there's nothing our opponent can really do about that. JPC guy, 89, says, I reached Mythic today, and I'm confused about the percentage aspect of it. I won a game and went from 95 to 96. I thought winning brings you closer to 1%. Winning brings you up. So, for instance, I'm at 89%. We started today, I started this morning at 99%. And I've tumbled down to 89% because we've just been, like, doing clown decks. And I think it's, like, the percentile of rank in something. I don't know what it is the, you know, 89th percentile of, or totally. Because I think it would be weird to have like a 2% mythic percentile. I mean, I guess that exists? I don't know. Everything's bad for our opponent here. I'm just gonna get exactly what I need here. Yeah, I'll just take all those. It seems perfect. Alright, we're gonna play the Psychic Corrosion, and here we go. Yep. Is this each opponent? Oh, great. I don't even have to do any triggers. Perfect. We might just say we don't need the Drowned Secrets. Then again, I kind of want those because they're tight. Alright, let's get these ones out of here. That's really nice. Okay. Look at how many times this thing procs. It's so good. So I think I Chemisters first to see if we can draw. Yep, take that action. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to see a death relatively soon here. Go ahead and pass the turn. Great. Wooshy dooshy dooshy. Resolve. Dish, dish. Yeah, resolve. Dish, dish. Awesome. Yeah. think I'm gonna just... It's interesting, I'm just gonna draw until I get my other things out. I mean, this is so awesome. This is everything I ever hoped for. Alright, cool, we did it. Woo, sticking in the 89th percentile. Yeah, I mean, like, for instance, this is like really plausible to just cut these 2 drowned secrets. Actually, cut all 4 of them and just stick with the psychic corrosions. I think it's probably better to have at least some more win conditions available. Timmy Tuesday, man, we're just doing big funsies. Maybe it's more like Johnny Tuesday. It's just non-spiky Tuesday is what it is. Gonna mulligan this because we don't actually have a play. That's a good one. And 4 mana is so expensive. Where's the Timmy voice? Dude, I'm sick today, so I can't exactly make it. Yeep. Oh, yeah, it's grand. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Uh-oh. Well, we all know what this means. What's the last book I enjoyed reading, asks Lysozyme. Actually in the middle of reading Monstrous, the comic book, and it's quite good. I really like Monstrous. It's pretty great. Monstrous is good. What about book? What's the last book I properly read? There was an Introduction to Neural Networks textbook that I read a good chunk of. I enjoyed that one quite a bit. Quite a bit I enjoyed that one. I don't remember the name of it. I just got sent the PDF. Oh my gosh. I should probably go take a break at some point. Alright, did I get shot? That's fine. Sometimes you get shot. What are you gonna do? Psychic Corrosion, Patient Building's pretty sweet, says Lionheart. Yeah, I think that could be really cool. Land, as fast as you can. Just gonna chill here so I can absorb. Liverflap says, I read Letter 44, number 1, after you brought it up. I liked it. Yeah, I still gotta return those to the public library. Find Patient Rebuilding too slow. I mean, our deck is glacially slow. And I kind of like the idea of putting in like 2 Patient Rebuildings and just putting in more defense some sort. Because like a pair of Quenches would actually be like so glorious. Oh my god, I love a pair of Quenches. What am I countering now? I actually think I do want to counter that. 6 health swing seems positive. Alright, maybe I wished I would have countered that one, but... We're still at 20 life, which feels good. I think we may actually just be able to properly out-heal this. Viashino Pyromancer is going to be coming in for sure. I kind of like the idea of having just more counters. Turn 2 Quench is specifically amazing against aggros. We also have 2 Syncopates in there. Gonna use this? Gonna attack? Yeah, bring it on. Bing bong. Bing bong, no! Ugh! Alright, Mr. Shenane. think I can do it. Alright, let's just do the most radical idea. Let's revitalize. Yes. Look at the amount of healing I have. Another Gitu Lava Runner would be grand. Would be surprising as well, though. Surprises me. Why did that not come down and just bonk me for the extra damage? Alright, let's see what Mr. Opponent does. What Mr. Enemy does. I mean, if all of these dudes swing, I'll more than likely settle the wreckage. But I wanted to have the option of, like, if something gets thrown out now that I want to absorb, I can absorb that and still radical idea. Like, if my opponent attacks with just one thing or something. Perfect. If this is how my opponent wants to play, great. So I'll probably radical idea and discard the Psychic Corrosion. Psychic Corrosion is not really going to be very helpful to us right now. What now, Mr. Shenane? Out-heal, outlast, outlive. That's our outs. Gosh, I have actually not read a book in a while. I keep trying to grind through Jack Reacher, and some of those books, like in the middle, they just sag so much. Get out of here. And then it's just gonna be like, shock. Wizard's lightning, wizard's lightning, wizard's lightning. So that's it for Wizard's Lightning. Outlive, outheal. Big old hunk of land coming down. Diagonal monkey. Don't stop, Mr. Shenane, no. I mean, if I can just start countering things, it's like... Nice. Not enough. We will comfortably counter. Do we switch to Azorius Mill? You betcha, a newbie one. You betcha. Well, that's great. Alright, well, I'm gonna... I guess we just wait. Really, the only thing I want to do anymore is program. That's what I want to do. I just want to program stuff. Programming's so awesome. And I'm feeling myself gaining more momentum and more ability to do stuff. That's fine. Alright, so there goes. I think Mr. Shay may have played this out excellently. Oh. Oh. Oh, and now if our opponent tries to throw some stuff at us. Oh. Oh, Dovin's a cutie, yes! Because, you know, there's that feeling where, like, okay, here's learning programming to me. Learning programming... I'll actually allow getting pinged for one at a time is fine. Programming is a lot like being Sonic the Hedgehog and you're running as fast as you can, and then you like hit spikes or you hit a solid surface, right? I think I'm actually just gonna Cleansing Nova this, destroy all creatures. Alright, just want that puppy gone. Alright, and then you're like, oh, and that hurts a lot. And then so you start running really fast again. Then you hit spikes again, you're like, ah! But like if you get better at Sanic, and you know what happens? By the way, we died because our opponent is going to play something and then is going to respond to my counter by killing me. Just fucking sad, man. Like this. I mean, what am I gonna do, huh? We lived! That's like with programming, right? Where you're yeah. Bing bong. Hang on to this psychic. This drowned secrets. But yeah, it feels really great, like, when you're improving programming kind of feels like you learned where the wall was, and you just, like, were able to jump, and you just, like, keep going fast, keep going fast. Well, hang on to the drowned secrets, so our opponent can... So our opponent, incorrectly plays around us. Let's find Dovin's Acuity here. Did I miss lethal? No. I think I should have done this instead. I think... Did we miss lethal? So we would have gotten 2 procs. No. Yeah, we would have only gotten 2 procs on the Drowned Secrets. Telling you, I love these Dovin's Acuities, dude. Pretty sure we died. Wow. I think we died, right? Do we go to 1? Oh, fuck! That feels unbelievable! Whoa! Whoa! I'm gonna puke. Okay, let's go to the decks. Let's cut these. We milled on a red deck. Oh! Alright, patient rebuilding. Beginning of your upkeep, target opponent puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. Then you draw a card for each land put into the graveyard this way. It's actually not that great. Because it doesn't have the recurring effect. Yeah, let me look at the Drowned. Secrets. I think I'm just going to put in 2. Put in like a pair. I think I do need another Chemist's Insight. Like, I'm just drying out on cards a lot. And I think just maybe, like, single negate is fine. Just, like... Or, maybe not a negate, but, like, a... Actually, I do think a negate, because I think we're actually able to out-heal. I don't know, man. Quench rather than negate. Yeah. I think Quench is actually maybe the money move. Just like one Quench. Let's start winning in these best of ones, man. Okay, and set is current. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I mean, part of me thinks that maybe just putting in 2 patient rebuildings could be okay, because it actually lets us do things. This hand is spectacular, man. Good lord. Probably Drown Secrets into Dovin's Acuity. We're against Sketch Ho. Dovins. What about other things? I just really like the Dovins because they recur. So I can, like, revitalize, get the Dovins back, replay the Dovins. Get multiple Rehealies. I'm going to play the island first, because if I draw another blue source, I want to play that and try to get to the Absorb faster. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, Quench, welcome to the deck. It's good to have you, Quench. Alright, let's see what gets played first. Oh my god, that felt real good. Did you feel that? I felt that. Felt that in my bones, dude. Electrostatic field is just like a wipe. Don't have enough mana for Absorb. Or to say more precisely, I have the mana, but I don't have the correct mana. Quench so far so good, huh? Alright, that's a very good one to get. Shoot me with a shock. Or the Wizard's Lightning? Oh my god, our game's lagging. We should probably restart the game in a second here. Well, that's a big pile of crap. Double Dovins is going to really help us live for a long time. It is the Gitu Pal. You know, actually, maybe after this game we take like a 10-minute break so I can just go walk around a little bit. Because I realize I have not moved in 4 hours. Despite all the pain that we've been experiencing. Oh my god, crap. Are we kidding me, man? Oh, come on. What in the hell are we doing here, man? I have to discard 2 of these puppies, man? I guess I'll just get rid of this. Oh, this is ridiculous. Gypsy says, do you get tired of seeing the same decks over and over? I don't really feel like we've seen that much of the same decks. And I actually love seeing similar decks over and over and over again. When the meta is interesting and rich. Because I really love when I'm like, okay, there's a probability I'll be up against Mono Red Aggro, or Sultai mid-range, or Esper Control, or, you know, when there's like, say, 8 to 9 common decks. I love that, like, so much. Well, the good news is that, like, Settle the Wreckage, like, if we go land, oh my god. Yeah, we die. Alright, play one more like that. I mean, yeah, it's one of those, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to learn, but it sucked a bit. dong, ding dong. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break after I actually play a proper game. This is a good hand. Well, might be a turn 2 Drowned Secrets. I think I do want to cut the Sinister Sabotage and run an additional Settle the Wreckage. I haven't checked MTG in a while. Does the meta currently lean towards the slower, faster side? Asks Elucidate Cutie. It's, there's a fast deck. I would say there's 2 fast decks, 1 slow deck, and so there's Sultai mid-range is obviously mid-range and more slow. This is going to be a tricky pickle. We actually have to get to Cleansing Nova. This player, get out of there. Helps a little bit. Everything costs 1 more because of the Tithe Taker, so Settle the Wreckage doesn't help. Azorius aggro is very good. There's Esper Control. There's a lot of Nexus of Fate decks. Mono red aggro is okay. Holy shit a moly. Alright. I guess, yeah. Well, I'm gonna take a kind of extended break. We're gonna take like a 10-minute break. And this is because I just whoa! I hit all the wrong buttons. This is because I just have not walked around in a while, and I want to walk around. What can I say? I want to walk around for a bit.